Camille Allen is an artist from British Columbia who creates one-of-a-kind miniature sculptures of babies. There's something intensely soothing and very personal about these handheld creations she devises for her customers. Each doll has finely detailed features that perfectly capture the essence of a newborn baby. While the dolls themselves may be small, the amount of expression that they are able to convey is much more than you would ever expect of such a small package. Believe it or not, these exceptionally realistic creations start off as raw material. Each doll is made from a few small lumps of clay, which Camille hand molds to form the baby's heads, bodies, and limbs. The finished result, as you can see, is just stunning. The artist stumbled upon the unconventional subject matter thanks to her grandmother-in-law, who used to create similar dolls. With her grandmother to act as a source of inspiration and a teaching resource, Camille was thrilled to tackle this new endeavor. The original dolls were life-sized, but Camille started experimenting with smaller pieces of clay and realized that she preferred the miniature scale. When you look at palm-sized creations like this one, it's really easy to see why. Camille said, "When I held the first tiny baby sculpture in my hand, I fell in love with it. I have been making the miniature babies ever since. Look at the way this tiny and intricate doll seems to be resting so sweetly, all curled up in her hand." To get the details just right, Camille uses a bright spotlight and special glasses that help her see. It is important when you are doing delicate and tedious work like this that you do whatever you can to make things a little bit easier on your eyes. The doll's size means that she must work extremely carefully. Making mistakes is a normal part of the artistic process, but when you're working in this scale, even the tiniest blunder can mean that you have to start from scratch. Even the smallest fingerprint could ruin hours of hard work and turn this perfect baby's bottom into a mushy mess. For work like this, you don't just need good eyesight and a steady hand, you've got to have patience to boot. Camille said, "I definitely must be in a calm, patient frame of mind as it is very detailed and painstaking work. Tackling a project like this when you aren't ready to focus or when you've got something else on your mind just isn't worth the effort." Making the process even more challenging and special is the fact that each baby doll is unique and custom-made. If you request one of Camille's dolls, you won't receive one she just pulled off of a shelf. She'll actually make one exactly to your specifications. Some of Camille's serious customers will put in their orders years ahead of when they expect the doll to be completed. For many people, these dolls are an important way to help commemorate the birth of a child. For others, they are simply lovely pieces of art. Even though she knows she can't keep the dolls, Camille said it can be hard to give them up, since they each take on their own unique personalities. While the dolls aren't real by any stretch, they are so lifelike that it can be difficult not to get attached. Still, she takes great pride in her work, saying, "I love creating something that didn't exist before." While the form of art she might make is a little bit on the unusual side, that doesn't mean that she doesn't feel pride in her work.